Hello, class, and welcome to my PowerPoint presentation on my client. I've decided to do an organization called Hermandad de Sigma Iota Alpha Incorporada. It's a Latin sorority, but we're going to call it SIA for short. So when I say SIA, I am referring to Hermandad de Sigma Iota Alpha Incorporada. A little bit about my client as a whole. Like I stated before, it's a Latin sorority. It was founded in 1990. So far, it has over 1,200 members. Recently redesigned website they have. Before they had a different website that was in appealing to the crowd, so they just redesigned it. And now they've made it so every undergraduate and alumni chapter can have their own spot in the national website, hence their own personal chapter website. The concern that SIA has as a whole is to make sure that they can unify all the content throughout all the chapters. They want to be able to appeal to women. However, they want to make sure they are consistent as a brand. Another problem that they are having is updating their content and basically having the website structure easy to navigate and easy for a user to use. We're going to focus on one chapter in particular, which is my real client. So technically, there's a national organization and there's entities, different chapters, and my client is the Rho Chapter of SIA. Rho Chapter is the Rutgers Newark campus. It's recently established April 27, 2008. For those who don't understand, a national organization could be established, but different entities, different chapters, different voyage can be established throughout all the years. This is the Rho's website. Rho and I have been working on how we can make this website both appealing and easier to the eye and informative for users to use. This is what they currently have. They have a slideshow with sisters, tabs with information, a calendar, and a sign-up sheet for recruitment. One thing that I suggest is for them to standardize task sequence. I've noticed that when you click on the calendar, it takes you to a page like this one right here that shows you all the events. However, it's not really inserted into the calendar. So it defeats the purpose of having it both written and also a calendar there with nothing in it. So what I would like for them to do is combine both. Combine both the event and the calendar and have the event posted on the calendar. So users can just click on the date they they can attend and they can see the events for that time. The chapter president, Sasha Yosef, stated that the reason she did this is for so that users can copy and paste the events into a Word document and have it for their own usage. However, I think you can do both. You can both insert the events in the dates and still have an option to click and print view the events. Another thing that this chapter website has is they need to have appropriate menu types. Technically, they have a bunch of tabs that can all be combined into one. An example of this is how Rutgers Newark homepage has tabs cascading menus. You can go, for example, for CS chapter page, you can click on members and then a cascading menu comes out and it shows you undergraduate members, alumni members, national members, executive board members. All this could be done in one tab with different options within that tab. The website, as I showed you, also has no emphasis in importance. It's kind of hard to understand what they're really trying to convey through the website since everything is a little over the place. So the hierarchy on the content is not really appealing, nor it's also confusing onto what they're trying to portray. The competitors to this sorority are other multicultural uh, or minority sororities on campus. And one sorority that depicts this very well is a sorority called Omega Phi Chi, Multicultural Sorority. In their website, they actually, you know what they're trying, what's, important on this website. You can see that you have the sister login, there's a menu, you have little tabs on the side for main event with hearts on it. So you know the hierarchy of what they want you to see on this site. Another thing that the Alpha Rho chapter of Hermandad, SIA, is that they're utilizing video and audio not to their best ability. If you visit the website, they'll have a song playing, which can not be as appealing and could be distracting when navigating the site. So using videos to actually portray again their bigger picture, which is recruitment according to them, would be to do a video where you can meet sisters or them doing an event, posting those videos, which can coincide with their main objective. A sorority that does this very well is Chi Upsilon. Sigma is a sorority that in their website they show you videos, what it is to step, what it is to stroll, what it is to chant. So they're actually utilizing their videos properly. Overall, the strengths that this chapter has is that they actually have social media accounts. They have events where they can update it. However, they just don't quite update it as much. The negatives or weakness that they have internally is that they don't have a, a good message way to portray their message, because they themselves don't really understand what they want to portray to others. So low campaigning efforts and just updating it overall. External factors, as the outsider, we can see that they have social media accounts, so that's positive. They're trying to reach a broader audience. They want to recruit. However, there's competitors out there that are effectively doing this better. So if they are able to do that as well, they will be able to overall be more of an appealing sorority for the students at Rutgers University. Thanks for watching, guys.